Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be on the biggest ship in the world? Well, today's your lucky day, because we are gone virtually board this ship and see all the crazy things that this massive vessel can do. Welcome back, everyone. Here today we're going to take a look at what the biggest ship in the world has in store for us. And 239 feet wide, which is about the length of 17 American football fields, or the width of 6 lanes of highway traffic. And if you're wondering how big that is, well, the ship is so large it can't even fit in most ports, which is why it has to dock at special terminals built just for it. It displaces over 20 billion pounds of water, which is equivalent to the weight of nearly 20 American aircraft carriers. The sheer size of the ship is truly mind-boggling, but it doesn't stop there. The vessel is equipped with state-of-the-art navigation and communication systems, including a satellite-based global positioning system. This allows the ship to be tracked in real time, providing peace of mind to both passengers and crew. In addition to its tracking capabilities, the system also provides information about the ship's location, speed, and course, allowing for precise navigation and route planning. The hull is also coated with a special anti-fouling paint that prevents marine organisms from attaching to it, reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency. For starters, you can head to the fitness center and work off those delicious snacks you grabbed earlier. Here you can indulge in a luxurious massage or beauty treatment and let your worries melt away. Their team of experienced therapists are trained to help you unwind and rejuvenate, leaving you feeling refreshed and ready to take on the world again. And don't forget to check out the sauna and steam room. It's the perfect way to warm up after a day of exploring the ship. They offer a range of equipment from treadmills and stationary bikes to weight machines and free weights. Despite its massive size, the ship has implemented a number of eco-friendly measures to reduce its impact on the environment. With its incredible features, activities, and commitment to sustainability, it's the perfect way to see the world in style. From energy-efficient lighting to waste reduction programs, the ship is doing its part to protect the planet. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content like this. Until next time, happy sailing. In addition to its eco-friendly practices, the ship also prioritizes the health and well-being of its passengers. There are plenty of healthy food options available, and the ship has a non-smoking policy to ensure that everyone can breathe easy. From casual cafes to fine dining establishments, there's something to suit every taste and budget. There's a casino with all your favorite games, a theater where you can catch a movie or live performance, and even a nightclub if you're feeling energetic. Plus, if you're traveling with kids, there's a kids club where they can have fun and make new friends. And don't forget to try the specialty restaurants for a truly unforgettable culinary experience. They offer a wide variety of international cuisine, so you're sure to find something that satisfies your cravings. So whether you're a fitness fanatic or just looking to break a sweat, their fully equipped gym has got you covered. And if you prefer to stay active outdoors, there's always the jogging track. There's a large swimming pool and hot tubs where you can relax and cool off. You can also grab a drink at the pool bar and soak up the atmosphere. If you're feeling adventurous, you can try out the water slides and spray grounds. It's the perfect way to cool off and have some fun. And don't forget to check out the outdoor movie screenings under the stars. It's a unique and unforgettable experience that you won't find anywhere else. Taking a jog along the track feels like being on a never-ending adventure as you get to enjoy panoramic views of the endless horizon. Plus, it's a great way to clear your head and get some fresh air. The paint also helps to protect the hull from corrosion and damage, extending the lifespan of the vessel. Overall, the ship's design is a testament to the skill and expertise of the engineers and designers who created it. Its sleek lines and smooth curves make it a pleasure to look at, while its sturdy construction and advanced technology ensures that it remains one of the most impressive ships ever built. It's not surprising that the world's biggest ship utilizes cutting-edge technology to ensure it remains at the forefront of maritime innovation. So without any further ado, let's get into it. These professionals work around the clock to ensure the ship runs smoothly and efficiently, monitoring equipment, maintaining the vessel, and ensuring the safety of everyone on board. One of the challenges of working on such a large ship is the need for specialized training. Crew members must be familiar with the ship's complex systems and be able to respond quickly and effectively to any issues that arise. In addition to technical skills, crew members also need excellent communication and teamwork. Skills as they work closely with each other to keep the ship running smoothly. The largest ship afloat in the world is an astonishing 1,312 feet long. The ship was designed with functionality and efficiency in mind, featuring a large open deck space that can be used for a variety of purposes. The deck space is ideal for loading and unloading cargo, as well as for conducting maintenance and repair work. It also provides plenty of room for storage, making it easy to keep the ship organized and clutter-free. Additionally, the open deck space provides stunning views of the ocean and the surrounding environment, making it a great place to relax and enjoy the beauty of the sea. With a gross tonnage of 2,083,241, it has enough room for over 10,000 passengers, crew, and vehicles, making it one of the busiest man-made structures in the world. With its 16 cargo holds and 15 decks, it's no wonder that this colossal vessel has earned the title of being the biggest ship in the world. One of the most impressive things about the ship is its engines, which are some of the most powerful in the world. The two main engines are capable of producing a combined output of 120,000 horsepower, allowing the ship to reach speeds of up to 25 knots. Despite its enormous size, the ship is incredibly maneuverable and can easily navigate narrow canals and tight corners. But if you think that's impressive, wait till you hear about the ship's dynamic positioning system. This allows the ship to maintain its position in the water without having to use its anchors, making it easier to load and unload cargo and also reducing wear and tear on the ship's hull. The system works by using thrusters to counteract any movement caused by wind or currents, keeping the ship steady and in place. It's an essential feature for such a large vessel as it allows it to operate in areas with limited space or in bad weather conditions. Another amazing thing about the ship is its advanced technology. The ship has a crew of over 2,400 people, including engineers, sailors, and deck officers. Now let's talk about the design of this behemoth. The ship's hull is designed to reduce resistance in the water, allowing it to move through the waves with ease. So what kind of activities can you engage in on the world's biggest ship? Well, there's plenty to keep you entertained. But if you're looking for something a little more relaxing, why not visit the spa? Now, if you're feeling hungry, head over to one of the many restaurants on board. But it's not just about the food. The ship also offers a range of entertainment options to keep you amused throughout your journey. If you want to soak up some sun, head to the pool deck. What really sets this ship apart from the rest is its commitment to sustainability. If you're planning to travel the world, then look no further than this amazing ship. Thank you for watching. Do you want to know which is the biggest ship in the world? Well, that depends on what you mean by biggest. You see, when it comes to man-made objects, there are many ways to determine the biggest one. So, for instance, if you were to Google the tallest building in the world, you would obviously get the Burj Khalifa. If you were to Google the longest road in the world, you'd probably get this answer. And if you were to ask Google which country has the largest population, you'll get this answer. So which is the biggest ship in the world? If you thought the Titanic, then you'd be wrong. It's not even the biggest ship that exists today. So let's find out which is the biggest ship in the world. But before we do that, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, stick around till the end of this video to find out which is the second biggest ship in the world. Let's begin. Ever since the beginning of human civilization, humans have always had the urge to explore the oceans. And since we couldn't swim that well back then, we built ships. From the very first rafts used by the ancient Egyptians to cross the River Nile to the modern cruise ships, humans have always built bigger and better ships over the years. In fact, today we have some massive cargo ships that are humongous and can carry thousands of containers. These ships are so big that they look like floating cities. Some of these ships are 1,300 feet long, which is about the length of 2 American football fields, or 400 meters for our European friends. With that being said, here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know that there's a ship bigger than all these massive cargo ships? Well, yes, there is. And the name of this ship is the Zeus. The Zeus is a semi-submersible heavy-lift transport vessel that was built in 2011 by the Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering in South Korea. Now, you might think that this ship is a cruise ship, but that's far from the truth. This ship is mostly used to transport other ships. This means that this ship carries ships in their parts or even fully assembled. In fact, this ship can carry 2 fully assembled aircraft carriers at the same time. But how does this ship work? Well, let me explain. Semi-submersible, heavy-lift transport vessels are designed to transport large and heavy cargo, usually in the form of ships, by partially submerging the vessel. As the name suggests, these ships are partially submerged while transporting their cargo. The ship has a hull, just like any other ship, but instead of having a deck where containers are loaded, this ship has a large open space where the cargo is stored. This open space is called the main deck. The main deck of the Zeus is 350 feet wide and 460 feet long. This allows the Zeus to carry 2 fully assembled aircraft carriers, or 4 of those massive cargo ships we talked about earlier. But how do they load such heavy cargo onto this ship? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. The Zeus partially submerges itself into the water by tilting itself forward. The bow, which is the front part of the ship, is tilted down, causing the stern, which is the back part of the ship, to rise up. This creates a large open space on the main deck. This deck is then used to load the cargo. Once the cargo is loaded, the Zeus returns to its normal position, thus fully submerging itself. The ship then sails to its destination, where the process is reversed, and the cargo is unloaded. Now, you might be wondering how much this massive ship weighs. Well, the Zeus weighs 60,000 deadweight tons. A ton is the weight of a metric ton of water displaced by a ship. This means that the Zeus can displace 60,000 tons of water. To put this into perspective, the Titanic weighed 46,000 deadweight tons, which makes the Zeus more than 30% heavier than the Titanic. Speaking of the Titanic, here's an interesting fact for you. The Zeus could easily carry the Titanic as its cargo. That's right, the Zeus is so big that it could carry another ship that's almost twice its size. Another interesting fact about the Zeus is that it's one of only 5 ships in the world that can carry other ships. The other 4 ships are also semi-submersible, heavy-lift transport vessels, namely the Happy Dragon, the Xinguanghua, the Minghua, and the Shenhua. Out of all these 5 ships, the Zeus is the second biggest. So which is the biggest semi-submersible, heavy-lift transport vessel in the world? Well, the biggest ship in the world is the PCTC 2010. PCTC stands for Pure Car and Truck Carrier. And as the name suggests, this ship is mainly used to carry cars and trucks. The PCTC 2010 was built in 2011 by the Korean shipyard Hyundai Heavy Industries. At 749 feet long and 111 feet wide, it has a gross tonnage of 100,000 tons. This makes it the largest vehicle carrier and the heaviest vessel afloat in the world. The PCTC 2010 is owned by NYK Line, a Japanese shipping company. How does this ship even float? Well, the secret lies in its draft. Draft is the part of a ship's hull that's underwater. The deeper the draft, the more stable the ship. The PCTC 2010 has a draft of 27.5 feet, which is much deeper than most cargo ships. This allows the ship to remain stable even when carrying heavy loads. The ship has a capacity of 7,500 cars, or 3,500 trucks. The PCTC 2010 is mainly used to transport vehicles from Asia to the United States and Europe. The PCTC 2010 is not only the biggest ship in the world, but it's also the most expensive ship ever built. At a cost of over $1 billion, this ship is more valuable than most aircraft. The ship is so big that it requires a crew of 40 men to operate it. These men operate the ship using advanced technology such as GPS and radar. And what happens when 2 of the biggest ships in the world meet? Well, let me show you. Imagine being stuck in traffic. You're in a massive cargo ship, and you're trying to pass through a narrow canal. Suddenly, you see a massive ship coming towards you. This is what happened to the Ever Given and the Titan. The Ever Given is one of the largest container ships in the world. The Titan is one of the largest cruise ships in the world. These 2 massive ships met in the Suez Canal. They had to reverse and wait for an opportunity to pass through the canal. This caused a massive traffic jam. As you can see, the captain of the Titan had no other option but to reverse his ship. This caused the ship to block the entire canal, preventing any other ships from passing through. The captain of the Ever Given also had no other option but to wait for the Titan to move forward. This caused a massive traffic jam. The Ever Given was supposed to arrive in the United States on March 3, 2021. However, due to the traffic jam, the ship arrived on March 8, 2021. And now you know how important it is to have bigger ships. Do you think we should build even bigger ships than the ones we have today? Let us know in the comments section below, which is the second biggest ship in the world. Well, that title goes to the SCPI. At 859 feet long and 111 feet wide, the SCPI has a gross tonnage of 101,000 tons. This makes it the second largest vessel afloat in the world. The SCPI is owned by DY Patel Group, an Indian shipping company. It was built in 2011 by Hyundai Heavy Industries in South Korea. The SCPI is mainly used to transport iron ore. What's the difference between the PCTC 2010 and the SCPI? Well, the PCTC 2010 is a semi-submersible heavy-lift transport vessel, while the SCPI is a bulk carrier. Bulk carriers are used to transport dry bulk cargo such as coal, iron, ore, and cement. On the other hand, semi-submersible heavy-lift transport vessels are used to transport heavy and oversized cargo. As you can see, both these ships are used for different purposes. So, which is the second biggest cargo ship in the world? Well, that title goes to the MSC Irina at 1,153 feet long and 193 feet wide. The MSC Irina has a gross tonnage of 117,000 tons. This makes it the second largest container ship in the world. The MSC Irina is owned by Mediterranean Shipping Company, a Swiss shipping company. It was built in 2021 by Samsung Heavy Industries in South Korea. The MSC Irina is mainly used to transport containers. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.